Ophiuchus for May 8th, 2025. We've got the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, Ophiuchus, there is something that you may have to go back to fix. I don't think it's because of your own actions, though. I think this is somebody else that may have led you astray, led you onto a totally different project, taking you away from something that you needed to pay a lot more attention to, that you need to put more thought in. Almost like someone hijacked your brain for their own purpose, because with the knights, we've got the knight riding a horse that he didn't pay for. He's in armor that fits him, but somebody else charged him to be in, and even though it's for his safety, it's because somebody else needs him in that. And with the sword in his hand, and he is rushing back to the past, because the left is the past to me. He is, and you don't have to be male or female. This could be either gender, but he's going back to undo a wrong. Now, because he's in all of this garb, he's on this mode of transportation that essentially belongs to somebody else, but that he's bonded to, that he trusts. He trusts in his armor, he trusts in the horse, and he trusts in the sword to do what needs to be done whenever he uses it correctly. You're going back to the past to deal with something, but what that is likely it's something that somebody else is having you do, or that you neglected because of somebody else's efforts to utilize you for their own ends. Now, another way to read this could be that you went off and got training in order to deal with this problem. And now that's what you're doing. You're going back to deal with the problem that you needed help, you need information, you need intelligence, some kind of communication to help inform you as to what it is that you need to do and how to do it. Now that you have that information, you're going back to the problem. Even if it's not a legitimate standalone problem, it is something that you can pinpoint that happened in the past that, hey, I could do something about that now that you couldn't before.